I am currently reading Article 9 of the Revised Penal Code. This is the Book of Reyes. Article 9, grave felonies, less grave felonies, and light felonies. Grave felonies are those to which the law attaches the capital punishment or penalties, which in any of their periods are afflictive in accordance with Article 25 of this code. Less grave felonies are those which the law punishes with penalties which in their maximum period are correctional in accordance with the above-mentioned article. Light felonies are those infractions of law for the commission of which the penalty of arresto menor or a fine not exceeding 200 pesos or both is provided. Classification of felonies according to their gravity. Article 9 classifies felonies according to their gravity. The gravity of the felonies is determined by the penalties attached to them by the law. Perpetual or temporary special disqualification, prisión mayor, penalties which in their maximum period are correctional. When the penalty prescribed for the offense is composed of two or more distinct penalties, the higher or highest of the penalties must be a correctional penalty. Example, a felony punishable by arresto menor to destierro is a less grave felony because the higher of the two penalties prescribed, which is destierro, is a correctional penalty. Arresto menor is a light penalty. If the penalty prescribed is composed of two or more periods corresponding to different divisible penalties, the higher or maximum period must be that of correctional penalty. Example, a felony punishable by arresto menor in its maximum period to destierro in its minimum period is a less grave felony because the higher is a period of a correctional penalty. If the penalty is composed of two periods of a correctional penalty or of two periods corresponding to different correctional penalties like destierro and arresto mayor, the offense for which it is prescribed is a less grave felony. The following are correctional penalties: prisión correccional, arresto mayor, suspension, destierro. The penalty of arresto menor or a fine not exceeding 200 pesos or both is provided. When the code provides a fine of exactly 200 pesos for the commission of a felony, it is a light felony. If the amount of the fine provided by the code is more than 200 pesos, then it is a less grave felony because according to Article 26, a fine not exceeding 6,000 pesos is a correctional penalty. If the amount of the fine provided by the code is more than 6,000 pesos, it is a grave felony because according to Article 26, a fine exceeding 6,000 pesos is an afflictive penalty. Although Article 26 provides that a fine not less than 200 pesos is a correctional penalty, Article 9, which defines light felonies, should prevail because the latter classifies felonies according to their gravity, while the former classifies the fine according to the amount thereof. Gambling punished with arresto menor or a fine not exceeding 200 pesos is a light felony. A felony punishable by a fine not exceeding 200 pesos and censure under Article 365, Paragraph 4 is a light felony because public censure like arresto menor is a light penalty.